What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? If y'all are new here, this is my 1991 LS Swap Twin Turbo 300ZX. What is up, y'all? If y'all are new here, this is my 1991 LS Swap Twin Turbo 300ZX. Today we're doing our car talk live. I know it's late, 7:30 at night, 7:13 at night, my time, anyways. But yeah, I was been busy all day. Haven't been able to get on live all single day. Rained at Oklahoma City. Wasn't able to make it to Cards and Coffee. Was a bummer. I was upset, but we'll definitely shoot for next month. If y'all are new, that is my twin turbo LS swapped Nissan 300ZX. Hit that thumbs up button at the top. There she goes, twin turbo. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. We do this every single day. Car talk time. Car talk. We have a car talk. We get in here, we chit chat, we talk to everybody. We enjoy it. I want to hear about your builds. Y'all talk about my builds, and we go from there. Every single day, we in here for an hour. Every single day. We talk about different builds and what we do. But if y'all here, man, y'all hit that thumbs up button for your boy. I appreciate it if y'all hit that thumbs up button. Spam that heart button on the side by the laughing emoji. That gains more people in here for us. And yeah, this is my LS Swap Twin Turbo Nissan 300ZX. Shout out to y'all for hitting that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. It really helps the channel out, helps people join the channel. DJ, what's up, bro? Appreciate you with that thumbs up. I know that was you. Appreciate it. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. I really do. I know I'm late today, man. 7:15 at night. I'm sorry about today. Today's been kind of crazy for me. Definitely tried to go to Cars and Coffee this morning, but it started raining, started sprinkling as we was getting ready. And I was not going to drive the car in the rain. It is very hard to drive this car with slicks. So, what's up, ham sandwich? Very hard to drive this car in the rain, so I'm not driving this car in the rain. But we will definitely shoot for Cars and Coffee next month for sure. Definitely shoot for Cars and Coffee next month. I'm kind of bummed about it that we didn't get to go to Cars and Coffee, but because I haven't been in at least 3 to 4 months. Come on, it would be fun. Man, hell no. I ain't trying to crash. I ain't trying to do none of the above. That's a death trap for me. That is a death trap for me. I remember when I first put the TH400 in, and I was coming home, and because I drove, it was like maybe a 25-minute drive home. Started sprinkling on my way home, I was maybe 10 minutes away from the house. Oh my God. Barely could drive the car without it getting sideways. I said, never again. Never again. Them tires is not meant for that shit at all. If y'all are new here, this is my 1991 LS Swap Twin Turbo 300ZX. Y'all make sure to hit that thumbs up button at top. And y'all spam that heart button, man. Spam, spam, spam it. What you had going on today, DJ? Lily, where are the women? I don't know. Have no clue where the women are. I mean, you know, if you're a car guy, you really ain't got no women, man, because they don't like us car guys. Working, hell yeah, bro. Get the money. Got to get to that money, bro. I would be working too, man. If I wasn't on PPL leave, right? Because I work for the government, and when you have a baby, they give you 3 months off. When you have a baby, paid leave. So I've been paid, and I don't go back to work until March. So I've been paid leave, and I don't go back until March. So I'm just chilling, you know, relaxing. Doing what it does. Doing what it does. What you do for work, DJ, if you don't mind me asking? G Hustle, what's up, bro? What's good, man? Shout out to you for coming through on the live, man. Y'all make sure to hit that thumbs up button and spam that heart button on the side. Spam that heart button on the side. Let's get some people in here so we can chit chat, get this live going. I know it's late, man. I typically don't go like live this late at night, but man, today's been hectic. I've had a long, crazy day. Got up, got ready for cars and coffee, went outside. Nikki, what's going on? I appreciate coming through, man. Y'all make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Building super. I can't complain. I can't complain. I've been good, blessed, woke up this morning, so I'm good. I'm Gucci. How you been? I got up this morning, got ready for cars and coffee, then it started sprinkling. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to cars and coffee driving this car. If it starts raining, I will be shit out of luck with these tires on here, and it is not a safe drive. So I pulled her back in the garage and had some stuff that I needed to get done and wasn't able to do it. So that's why I made a community post. What's up from Lake Forest, California? Shout out to Paul, man, in California. What's going on? I'm good, great, bro. Finally burnt a Mustang off in my MK4 GTI. Hell yeah, nice. Looks like YouTube not sending notifications again. Man, I don't know, man. YouTube been kind of crazy here lately. It been kind of tripping, right? The first week or two that we went live, right, I was getting crazy amounts of people coming through, right? 240, 300 people in the live. And then I didn't go live for like 5 days, right? Because I was in Florida. I didn't go live for like 5 days. And then ever since then, I haven't really been getting that many people in the live, right? The max people that we've been getting, like yesterday was the max people we've had in a long time. We had 221 people yesterday. So it been kind of tripping. I don't know what's going on with live. DJ Mandela effect aren't real. It's just the government has lighting. Shit. I don't know. Live been tripping, so I have no clue. It was crazy because it was just like we was getting crazy amounts of people in there, and then I stopped for 4 days. I was there yesterday too. Hell yeah, G. I remember you was in there, G Hustle. We definitely had a good live yesterday, man, for sure. 221 people, man. My views went up. I had 20,000 views in that live yesterday. Crazy. 20,000 views in that live yesterday. That's awesome, man. And that was the help of y'all, you know, hitting the thumbs up, spamming that heart button. We had chat going crazy. We had the live going crazy. So that definitely helped me out a lot. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. But if we keep this up, right, builds the channel, builds what we do, and once we get Monument, right, I got 2,000 watched hours right now. Yesterday boosted me big time. We got 2,000 watched hours. We got 2,000 more watched hours to go, and then we'll get Monument. So I give it another two to 3 weeks, and we'll be Monument. I'm working on my channel too. Hell, bro, hey, go live, bro. Do the same thing I'm doing. Go live. Do what you do. If you got a PC, go live on your PC. Start gaming. Go live. That vertical live through OBS definitely works out. Very nice car. Always appreciated. A gut punching motor. I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you. Hi, what is this? This is a Nissan 300ZX with an LS Swap twin turbo 300ZX. LS Swap twin turbo. So she makes 1,277 horsepower at 20 pounds of boost. I don't do live stuff. I post motivational stuff on YouTube. Shit, man, you can still post up your phone on your mount, right? And do your motivational stuff. I have a homie that does the same thing. And the roof that comes off. Nice. What's it called? Target top. Nah, mine is T-tops. We got 30 people in here, man. If y'all hit that thumbs up button at the top, thumbs up button, or you double tap the screen, it'll thumbs up it and spam that heart button. Appreciate it. I love this car, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, on my car, it's T-tops. On my car, it's T-tops. It is a T-top car. It is not a target top. It is not a target top. 28 people in here, man. Y'all hit that. Y'all make sure to tap the double screen. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. I appreciate it, man. Very good for Nissan Air. Hell yeah, man. This is a 1991 car, so what is the X on the bumper? It's just zip ties. That's all it is, zip ties. And it basically helps me out for, I like it. It's basically kind of like drift stitch, but I like it for my personal use only because it's like a quick release for my own, when I go to the, when I get to the radiator, right? Because the radiator is super low on this car, right? The radiator is down here. And it helps me when I need to take off that front bumper. So all I got to do is cut those zip ties, take off 4 bolts, and bam, that front bumper comes off. Hey, I appreciate y'all hitting that thumbs up button, man. We're at 5. I appreciate it, man. Really does. It really helps out the live. But G Hustle, if you do the motivational stuff, my homie does the motivational stuff too on YouTube. It's Rep Motivation, and he just puts his stuff on his phone on a stand, and then he just does his motivational stuff while he goes live. You know, talks to people like that through live, and that will build your channel also. So I mean, I want to say he gained like 1,200 subscribers one time just off of going live doing motivational stuff. So yeah, I can send you his channel off when we get off stream. I think he's monetized and everything on here. So definitely it's definitely a really good field to get into if you're really into it, you know what I'm saying, and you work hard at it. But you gotta, man, YouTube is just staying consistent, man, what I've learned. When am I dropping a track video? Man, when I can get the cage put in and the rear end built, I'll definitely drop a track video for sure. But I have to get this car, I have to put a cage in this car first before I even take it to the track. Because my track, if you hit a 10-second time slip, they will automatically ban you off the track until you put a cage in the car. So I already know this car will hit 10 second, will hit past 10 second. I believe the car as it sits is a low 9-second car. And I don't even want to waste my gas driving 30 minutes away just to take one drive down to the track. Would you ever consider a front mount turbocharger that runs off the crankshaft? No. I mean, what do you mean? You talking about like right where the water pump and stuff sits? Nah, because the way my turbo setup is right now is way different, right? The way my turbos sit right there is basically kind of like that in a similar position. So I wouldn't consider it. I think that it's definitely at a perfect place that it's at right now for what I got going on. But you know, people do different things. When I go to the rear mount radiator setup, I'll definitely have a lot of room up front, but I won't change my setup. I'll leave it as it is. I do have a trans brake. It is on a trans brake. I need to hook up line lock. I want to get line lock set up, and then get my onboard air set up so that we can be pushing 30 pounds of boost down the track. I believe this car will pop a wheelie on 30 pounds of boost, but it feels like it wants to try to do it at 20 pounds of boost. Yeah, well, it'll be a weapon, man. You've done well. Looks amazing. I appreciate it, bro. You know, speak. You know, speak. I am. I don't. I'm gonna be on here for like 10 to 15 minutes, and I got to get off. All right, G Hustle. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. The views help me, man. So I really appreciate it. Easy, brother. The views really do, man. We got 39 people in here. If y'all hit that thumbs up button, I greatly appreciate it. Y'all double tap the screen. It'll hit a thumbs up for me. And y'all just keep spamming that heart button. I want to be like Dominic Toretto and Rod Willies. You know what I'm saying? How much does the car weigh with this setup? 3230. I weighed it at the weight station, and it weighed 3230. Let's hear it. I'll start it up. If we get to 20 thumbs up, I'll start the car up. It's definitely an animal. My daughter's asleep right now, so I really don't want to try to start it up. But if we get to 20 thumbs up, I'll start the car. I promise you. This car almost weighs the same exact amount as a Z6, a C6 Z06. My buddy has a C6 Z06. His car weighs 3220, and mine weighs 10 pounds less than that. So, bro's got kids. Everyone has. Hey, bro, for real talk, I do. Hey, and I got a newborn. That's what's crazy. So I ain't trying to, she just went to sleep, and I ain't really trying to wake her up. But for y'all, I'm doing it. Very, very nice car. Is it yours? I wanted to buy one myself. Hell yeah, it's mine. Yeah, I bought this car 8 years ago. I've owned this car for 8 years, and then I did the LS swap. So my baby mama goes off when you start my cars and bikes. Hey, bro, my wife was the same way. Every time I started my cars or my bikes, she would trip out. She ain't here right now. She went to go pick up some food. So my wife asked me a few times why I say she when someone asks a question about our boat. She that the wife will never understand. Man, they don't understand the passion that we have. Real talk. How much horsepower? This car made 20 pounds. This car made 1,277 horsepower at 20 pounds of boost. What kind of wheels do I got on it? These are Adhon DS06s in the front, 18 by 8.5, and Weld Lugana wheel bead locks on a 275/60/15 tire, Mickey Thompson Pro radials. Can I show the interior? Absolutely. Let me take it off this stand. It is a full interior 300ZX. Full interior. On a trans brake, Holley 6-inch dash. Full interior car though. Never took anything out of it. What does it feel like to sit in the passenger seat? I don't know. I have never sat in the passenger seat of this car while somebody else is driving it. I take that back. I lied. I have let my homie that with the green car, he has drove this car a couple times. I have sat in this car a couple times while he's drove it, and he has been one of two of the only people that has ever driven this car, and it definitely feels a lot different. You know what I'm saying? It is absolutely a Nissan. I come from Germany. Is it legal to drive? Absolutely. I'm in the U.S. Tintelli, what's up, bro? 11 more thumbs up, y'all, and I'll start the car. I promise y'all. We got 54 people in here. If y'all hit that thumbs up button, we get to 20 thumbs up, I'll start the car for y'all and let y'all hear it. Excellent work. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Reminds me of a kid car. Shit. I mean, it's a regular car, man, with a swap in there. That's all it is. You gonna do any other builds? I have two Nissan 240SXs. I have a 1991 Nissan 240SX hatch, and then I have a 1992 Nissan 240SX vert. that I want to get started with. So you want to see my face? All you have to do is check my videos out. You can see my beautiful face on there too. Too big for a hood? Absolutely. That's a masterpiece. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Double tap the screen, man. Y'all, we got 40 people in here. Y'all double tap the screen. We got 10 likes right now. We get to 20 thumbs up, I'll start the car for y'all so y'all can hear it. What is my favorite song? Man, that is a good question. I don't know what technically is my favorite song. I would have to go with some old school Eazy-E, bro. I love Eazy-E. Did you build it myself? Absolutely. I built this car in my garage with that cherry picker and that engine stand over there. I sound country, man. I'm from Oklahoma, bro. A black dude from Oklahoma. Do this car have a name? Absolutely. Zanisha. That's what its name is. I do have the stock fuel tank in there. It's a modified fuel hanger with a twin Walbro 525. I hear my daughter waking up. See, she's already starting to wake up. I'm gonna try to get y'all to be on here before she wakes up, before we hit these 20 likes. But if she keeps going and crying, I'm gonna have to get off of here. She's definitely starting to wake up. Kryptonite 3 doors down. I hear her in there. Why is it quiet there? Because I'm in the garage. Start it up. If we hit 20 thumbs up, I'll start the car. Promise you. I think I need to immigrate to America. I heard that. Man, she waited till I got live to start crying. I can hear her in there. How you feel about the CTSV V1s? I have one trying to make some power. I love them, man. I love the CTSVs. Absolutely awesome cars. What is my goals for the future? With this car, my goals for the future is, first of all, is to put a cage in the car and put a built rear end. And then I want to put 30 pounds of boost on this engine and see what we do. Please start it. We get to 20 thumbs up and I'll start it. Shout out to Indonesia, man. What's up? Would it be possible to swap this into a Honda Fit? Anything is possible. Got to do a lot of welding. Got to do a lot of welding and custom fabrication to put this in a Honda, but it definitely, anything is possible. It is turbocharged, twin turbo. Twin turbo. Like, comment, subscribe, man. I appreciate that, Trap Baby. Thank you. What fuel is it tuned on? E85. It is an E85 car. Any engine, right? I've seen several LS engines in Hondas, right? But you have to do some crazy shit to fit a V8 in a Honda. But I won't say that it won't fit, because anything is possible, right? As long as you got the money to make it get there. If you can start it, I would also donate. Hey, bro, we hit that thumbs up button. You can donate to me. I would greatly appreciate it. You hit that thumbs up button. We get to 20 likes, I'll start the car. I'll let you hear it. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Shout out to Indonesia. Use a power glide transmission for a Honda Fit is really short with the right tail shaft. Nice. Before I met you, you saw the stream. I remember I was just scrolling through a random live stream because I was bored. Hey, bro, that's how it happens. Real talk. But I appreciate meeting you, though, bro, because you in here every single day. Every single day that I go live, you always in here with me. And I appreciate that. That's why you one of the mods. Am I using the LOJ conversion? I am. I using the LOJ motor mounts, LOJ trans mounts, LOJ drive shaft, and LOJ oil pan. I'm going to put y'all on this thing real fast. I'll start the car. Park it right there. Park it right there. Yeah, I'll pull it in. My wife just got here. Give me a second. Let me bring the food in, and then I'll start it up for y'all. I promise.
Can you come grab her stroller for me? Hey, you can push it if you need to. How about Hey, Daddy calling you. I'm calling you. You go.
Hey, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My wife was here. I had to help bring in some of the groceries and that she had and some of the food. So I appreciate y'all being patient with your boy, and we'll get it started for y'all. Appreciate y'all.
tensioner, I tightened the tensioner. It probably needs to be unloosened just a hair. It's a new water pump that I just put on yesterday. And so it probably needs to be unloosened just a hair so that it's not so tight. But that's why I was squealing. A stage 2 boost cam. Which it didn't do that yesterday, but I believe it's a little too tight, so. All right, G Hustle, I appreciate you stopping through, bro. Thank you. Y'all make sure to hit that thumbs up button and spam that heart button on the side. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm using a Holley Terminator X ECU. Appreciate it, thank you. She idles nice and good. Trips me out about that squeaking noise though, because it didn't do that yesterday. So I started it up this morning before Cars and Coffee and it didn't do that either. So it's a little weird. Definitely have to check the tensioner to see how tight it is. I'll give it a rev whenever the car warms up. Can't rev a cold engine on you know, you'll blow some shit up. Let that oil flow through the system. Nah, I never rev it when it's cold, never. I let it warm up. Y'all make sure to hit that thumbs up button and spam that heart button on the side. That's that heart emoji, spam it. Shout out to Kevin for the sub, bro. Thank you, Kevin. Y'all let me know if y'all sub to the channel. I'll shout y'all out. Definitely a healthy engine, definitely a healthy engine. Fully built engine. Forged pistons, forged rods, 6 liter. The car guy, shout out to the car guy 34. I appreciate you subbing, brother. Did I put a new belt on it? No, I didn't put a new belt on it, but I kept the same belt and I probably tightened it a little too tight. That's probably why it's squealing like that. I do have an oil temperature gauge on here. Shout out to Gabe, 1234 Neon. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for subbing. I don't know what the fastest it could go. I've had it up to 180 in Mexico though. It's a new water pump though, so it does need to be broken in and everything looks good though. Oil pressure, temps look good, so nothing to worry about. Shout out to Brazil. I've probably been building this car for about 4.5, 5 years now. Shout out to Gabe. Let's check the temperature on and see what it's at right now. It's at 179. We should be good. It's a custom exhaust on here. Gabriel, I do remember you, bro. Thank you for joining back. There y'all go. It'll probably be the only time I start it tonight, man, because my wife and kids is in there, man, and I don't want to bother them. But I'll definitely stream later on, so y'all join the live. You taking it down the track? If so, what are your expectations for the numbers? I have not taken it down the track yet. I just put a TH400 in there, a TCI TH400, built TH400 in there. My expectations for the car is 8 seconds. I wanted an 8-second car, and I believe it's an 8-second car as it sits. It's built to go, for sure. Built to go. It is a fully built 6-liter LS. So it is built to go, built ready to do what it needs to do. Built 6-liter LS, board 30 over, stage 2 boost cam, BTR dual valve springs, titanium retainers on 243 heads. What else we got? E85, Bosch 210 injectors, twin Walbro 525 pumps, Tick air-to-water intercooler. Tick air-to-water intercooler right there on the Holly intake, and twin VS Racing 7070 turbos, twin 44mm tile waste gates. I think you told me that last night. It is a 1991, yep. Just like my name, 1991 LS 300ZX. What about the belt? What do you mean, what about the belt? I can see 8s in your future. Absolutely. I believe, I mean, it's almost a 1,300 horsepower car. It should be an 8-second car, honestly. I'm in the garage, and it's kind of tight in here, so I don't know if I can get a full view of it, but there's is a pretty good view of how she looks and how she's set up. So
The question is how good does it hook? That is a that is a real good question, right? I have these Mickey Thompson Pro radials, and it still doesn't hook as good. But that is probably a suspension and rear end problem more than anything, right? The suspension needs to be tuned in. I still believe it has a little more camber than it needs to. I tried to get it as good as I could when we put these B locks on. It spins first through second, probably first through second, and then a little bit of third. And then when it finally grabs traction, it takes the fuck off. But it still spins. The reason why it's squealed, right, is because it's a new water pump, and I tightened the belt yesterday because I thought it was a little loose, so I may have over tightened it, and that's why it squealed. So if it has too much tension on that, it will definitely squeal. But it's a custom exhaust, right? I cut the hole out of the fender, and then I had my buddy who fabricates weld these exhausts up, and he welded the exhaust up there, put the O2 bung right there. And that's how we have it. Maybe a little weight distribution too. Yeah, I mean, it weighs 3230, but that is a full interior car, right? Full interior, that was 3230 with me in it. Full interior, I never took anything. The factory harness is still in this car. Everything factory is still in this car. I never took anything else out of this car. So we could probably drop another 500 pounds off in this car and be good. But everything is still factory in this car. Everything factory works. Windshield wipers, lights, everything still works. Horsepower, it made 1277 at 20 pounds of boost. Annoying Super Kid, what's good, bro? Just stopping by to say hello. I'm kind of busy, can't watch the stream right now. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for joining the live. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button and spam that heart button, heart emoji button on the side. Northeast Mechanic, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. What's the setup? It is a Gen 3 60 LS, board 30 over, stage 2 cam, BTR dual valve springs, titanium retainer on some 243 heads, forged pistons, forged rods, ring gap, built TCI TH400 on a trans brake, Bosch 210 injectors, twin Walbro 525. It is on E85, Holley Terminator X ECU, twin VS Racing 7070 turbos. What time are you going on a drive? I'm not going to drive it tonight. I will not drive it tonight. It has been raining today, and I do not want to drive it on the street with those tires. If you know that if you are driving a car with those tires, with any slicks, it is not a good idea with it to be moist outside. Massive build, buddy. Congrats. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it, bro. Shout out to my dude, Casey, man. That's my boy right there. Casey Barnwell is my dude, man. Shout out to him, man. He had a Durango, man, with some nitrous on there. So that is one of the homies right there that's definitely been part of this build, and I appreciate him for stopping through. Interstate road racing or at the tracks. I did have a T56 Magnum F, so this car was a 6-speed with a T56 in there, and it was built for road racing, and now it is built for track racing. Hell yeah, Kevin, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Thank you. The goal was to take it to Cars and Coffee this morning, but it was sprinkling outside this morning, and I didn't want to drive it in the rain with them damn tires on there. And I was not trying to risk wrapping this thing on the pole or messing it up, wrecking it down the highway. So we stayed at home. I've been more of a supervisor for this build, making sure y'all stay straight. Yeah, man, Casey. Yeah, we sometimes we go off track, and Casey is definitely there to keep us on track. But that's one of the homies, man. Definitely appreciate him. He's always been there for me. Hooked me up with a built PC, so I appreciate him. What state am I in? I'm in Oklahoma City. I am Oklahoma City. If y'all want to see the full build, right? Full build from start to finish, when I pulled the VG out and put the LS in, check it out on Instagram at 91LS300ZX. On Instagram at 91LS300ZX. You can check. If you want to see a lot of pulls and stuff, I do a lot of pulls and a lot of my content on TikTok at 91LS300ZX also. I'm in New Orleans. Shit, that's a place that I wanted to visit. I always wanted to visit New Orleans. I got a homegirl that's like a sister to me that's from New Orleans. So it's a place that I've always wanted to go to try out the food and shit. What did I do with the old engine? I actually sold it on Marketplace to a guy that also had a 300ZX, and he bought pretty much everything, and then that money went back into this build. What's the draggy times? I have no draggy times. I do have a draggy in the car, though, but I have no draggy times. Here's my draggy and my GPS, but no draggy times. I never charge the damn thing to keep it charged enough. Where's the battery relocation? In the trunk. I'll show y'all the battery. There's my ice tank, my onboard air, and my battery. I do have a laptop for this car. I do. There she is. There is my laptop. So it's kind of like a Honda with a laptop, you know, plug her in and she's ready to go. Top speed, I've had this car at 180 miles an hour in Mexico. What's the hood look like? There's a hood right there. I have not had a hood on this car in 5 years. So there's the OEM hood from 1991. I refused to cut it up, so she just is wall art. She is just wall art. How do I plug the laptop into the car? Into the ECU. The Holley Terminator X has a CAN USB that you plug in via USB into the laptop, and I plug that into there when I want to see some stuff or adjust some of the fuel ratios. But most of the stuff that I need to see is on the Holley 6-inch dash. So I can see a lot of that stuff on the Holley 6-inch dash, which is right there. And I can see pretty much everything I need to see. If I need to adjust some stuff, I can do it there. But if whatever I can't adjust, like fuel tables and stuff like that, I'll plug in the laptop. Nice Lamborghini headlights. I know, right? Shout out to you. Shout out to Marissa. Yeah, you don't ever want to ruin that original hood. If anything, buy another hood. And that's what I told somebody, right? If I'm going to put a hood on this car, I'm going to buy another hood, and then I'll cut that hood up. But I'm not going to cut the original hood up. But like you said, to me personally, I like driving this car just like this without a hood because I like seeing people's reactions whenever I'm driving it and they're like, what the hell is that? It cracks me up every time. People pull out their phones, they're like looking, they're like, bro, how the hell did you get that thing in there? So for me, I enjoy it. It cracks me up every time I see people pulling out their phones or asking me how the hell I put this in there. Definitely crazy, definitely crazy. Yeah, you should get the hood for the car, but have it cut in the middle so the engine part can be out. I definitely will eventually, slowly and with lube. Would you gift this car to? I probably would never gift this car, honestly. The channel would have to be crazy for me to gift this car to somebody. Work of art. I appreciate it, podcast. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I built this car and this is the first ever engine swap that I ever did in a car, and I did it practically by myself, right? The first time I ever put an engine in, I pulled the original engine out by myself. I put the 5.7 in by myself, and then I had my homie Belt come over and help me wire in the Holley Terminator X. And now We have a 6-liter in here, and he has helped me several times pull this shit out and put it back in. That's the only way that it fit with KY. I'm a vote no hood. Hell yeah, me too, man. No hood. I love the way it looks with no hood, man. It absolutely looks crazy. Imagine putting underglow. Nah, this ain't Fast and the Furious now. I can't put no underglow on there. Salute. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Thank you. My goal, right, for everybody that's new, my goal, I go live one time a day for an hour, right? Have car talk. This is basically a car talk. I want to hear about y'all's builds. I want to hear about what y'all want to build. I show my build, right, to pull the people in, but I want to have this car talk, right? And let people that love cars come in and talk about their builds, talk about what they want to build and do stuff like that. But the goals for what I want to do is I want to start building cars, right? We build my channel up, and it's by the grace of God and by y'all, right, that come in, help me out. Y'all sub to the channel, y'all watch the videos, and if we build this channel up, right, I want to start building cars, and then I want to start raffling them off to the people that sub to the channel, to the people that support the channel, right? So I want to start making merch, shirts, and hoodies, right? So I build a car, and then you buy a shirt, right? It gives you 2 entries or 3 entries. You buy a hoodie, and it gives you like 6 entries, right? Whatever it is, and I haven't ever figured it out, but once we get to that point, we'll get it figured out. But you buy a hoodie, it gets you like 6 entries. You put you get the entries in, and then your name goes in to get this car, not this car specifically, but another car that I build. And I want to do that for the people that's less fortunate, right? The people that don't have the money to build these type of cars, that want to build these cars that don't have the money to do it. So that's the whole purpose of me going live, building this channel, and y'all help me out when y'all hit that thumbs up button, when y'all sub to the channel, when y'all watch the views. With the twins, it made a little over 1,200 torque. I don't know the exact number. I would have to check the dyno sheet. I got a dream build, but it's not looking like I'll ever pull it off. Sometimes you just got to take your L's with it. Hell no. Hell no. You can't ever take an L in life, right? You can, but don't take it, right? Don't settle, because life is we only have one life, right? I busted my ass, right? I did not get this was my dream car, right? One of my dream cars. My actual dream car is the R32 Skyline. But if you settle in life, you'll never get to where you want to be. I busted my ass. I did not get this car until I was 28 years old. I'm now 37. I got this car when I was 28 years old, and I've damn near owned it, this long, and it's crazy how long I've had it. But I've busted my tail because I go to work every day. I work every time they offer overtime. I'm there working it because I want to do something to this car. So that's where it comes in for me is like just trying to get my name out there and just building cars, right? I love cars. I started thinking lately, at least, if I don't dream, I can't be disappointed. Shit, man, you gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get there and achieve what you want in life. We only have one life, right? So you have to, and it doesn't happen overnight, right? I got this car when I was 28 years old, almost 20. I was fixing to turn 29 when I got this car. So it took me a while to get this car, but I always loved the 300ZXs. I rode in my first twin turbo 300ZX when I was 14 years old, and I always knew that I was gonna buy me a 300ZX. I always knew it. I was like, I'm gonna buy me a 300ZX one day, and it was always my dream, and I bought me a 300ZX. So don't ever give up on your dreams, because you'll get there sometime. It just takes time, you know what I'm saying? It may be when you're fucking 40 years old, who knows? Where's the hood? The hood is right there. Hood is right there. I don't know why everybody wants a hood on this car. Why, like, chat, let me know why you want a hood on there. Like, because it looks beautiful without a hood. To me, you know what I'm saying? My car has too much torque. How much torque does it have? The hood is 12 blocks east. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely 12 blocks east, because I don't fuck with it. It hasn't been on this car in 4.5, 5 years. They got no taste. I heard that. Gabriel, what kind of car you got again? I'm from South Central LA. Shout out to South Central LA. Man, I've been to LA several times. My little sister lived in LA. And we've been there several times. So I fuck with LA. You got a Supra? Okay, nice, nice. I like the Supras. I got a buddy that has like a 40,000 original mile MK3 turbo Supra, 40,000 original mile MK3 Supra that's fucking beautiful, right? It's white, cocaine white, beautiful, absolutely astonishing. He also has a fucking damn Grand National that he hit me up that he wants to sell, but I don't have the money to buy no damn Grand National. I would love to take that Grand National off his hands. I would love to take that Grand National off his hands, but I won't. Mine a Supra is the MK4. Nice, nice. I like the MK4s, man. Always have liked them. Seen them when I was growing up. Always thought they was beautiful cars. But the price of them things right now, just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. They got one here in Oklahoma City that's got 60,000 original miles, twin turbo, 6-speed. They're asking 144,000 miles, $144,000 for it. 144,000 miles. That's crazy. They're asking $144,000 for it. Beautiful cars, though. But it's out of my budget. Can't afford it. But if y'all new here, man, please hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button, like, comment, subscribe to the video. I put out a video a couple days ago of me giving my mother-in-law a ride in this car, and she has never ridden in a 1,200 horsepower car. It was the funniest video ever, man. So y'all check that video out. Yeah, that belt is pretty tight. It is pretty tight. Definitely need to unloosen it a little bit. Y'all keep the chat going, man. Don't get quiet now, man. Y'all gotta keep us going. Let's keep us going. We got about 10 more minutes on here, and then we'll go. We'll get off of here. How much boost? It is on 20 pounds of boost. So the car made 1,277 horsepower at 20 pounds of boost. I have a onboard air system that I plan to do when we put the rear mount radiator system in. I plan to put a rear mount radiator system in, and when I do that, I will up the boost to about 30 pounds of boost. We'll see how much this car makes at, we'll see how much this thing makes at 30 pounds of boost. What is the cap thingy for? What cap thingy? How much you got invested in this car? Close to $45,000, $50,000 in a 5-year span. So if you do the math, you know, $10,000 a year is not so bad. I've went through 2 engines. I had a 5.7 in here. Now it's a 6-liter. I've went through 2 different transmissions. I had a 6-speed T56 manual in there, and now I have a TCI TH400 3-speed in there. I have changed different setups. I have a fully built forged motor in there now, so I probably have about $7 grand in the engine right now, 7 or 8 grand, somewhere in that span. And then I have another $4 grand in the transmission. I have the T56 manual, T56 6-speed manual was another $4,500. I put that transmission in. That's another $4 grand in there. So I have spent crazy amount of money. That's with fittings, tunes, fabrication, everything. Weird and wacky. What's up, brother? Thank you. I'm back Even better. How are you? I'm doing good, bro. I can't complain. Oh, that's the exhaust. I thought that was a cap. Nah, he's exhaust. You talking about down there? That's my exhaust. I had at the beginning, right? I had hood dumps straight up right here from the hood, and then I had my fabricator guy, weld the exhaust down out the fenders. A lot better. I like the sound of it. It's a completely different sound than the hood dumps, so I love the way it sounds right now. Casey, you gonna be on the game tonight? We playing the game tonight? Are you here in Oklahoma City? Casey is in the flower industry, and he travels a lot. Tell Mama I got 8 more minutes, and I'll be in. Go tell her I got 8 more minutes, I'll be in. Have you raced any all-wheel drive Hondas with a K-Series? I have not. PS5 and OKC. Hell yeah, nice. Sheet of ice already? Okay, bet. I have not raced any all-wheel drive. There is a guy that has a K-Series K24 turbo in a 92 Honda Civic coupe. And it's really nice build. I would definitely love to run them just for the fun of it, just to see how the car does with it. But he's pretty quick, man. He's pretty quick, but it's not all-wheel drive. It's front-wheel drive, so. Hello from Sacramento, CA. How much horsepower does it have? Shout out to Sacramento, CA, man. We got it in the house. This car made 1277 at 20 pounds of boost. Getting 10 inches of snow tonight into tomorrow. Jesus. Dang, Casey, you gonna be, well, you got that big boy truck now, so you ain't gonna worry about it. You gonna plow through all that. We're gonna play some Squid Games later on, though. We're gonna play some Squid Games. That shit was fun as hell. I built this car for him. That's my oldest child. That's my oldest kid right there. Aiden, big boy right there. He loves the car. You tell him you love that car? You do, huh? You love going. What's the best thing you love about this car? The turbos. You love going fast, right? Because it kicks you back, don't it? It puts you back in that seat like a roller coaster, ain't it? Did you take out the AC for less weight? Nah, I just didn't have AC in it. There ain't no point in me putting AC in this car.
It's a drag car.
Yes. Tell them again.
It's a drag car.
Yeah, we don't need no AC in this car, man. No AC. No heat, no AC, nothing. It's not my daily, so I don't need it. If I need to feel some air, I roll the windows down. That's what we do. That is what we do. I love my kid, y'all. He's crazy as hell, but he loves fast everything. He loves fast motorcycles. He loves fast cars. He is a kid that's extraordinary. You can go down the road and point at a car, and he'll tell you what car it is, what it does, how fast it goes. He's a car kid for sure. All-wheel drive Type R here. Let me know. That's dope. It's for your kid, G. Tell me you got a roll cage in it. It does not have a roll cage in this car. That's the next goal, right? For me to be able to track this car, I need to put a cage in this car. So there's a buddy of mine that lives in Florida that has a shop that does roll cages. He does engine builds. He does everything. He's already quoted me a roll cage and a built rear end. And I believe that's what we're going to do next is put a roll cage in the rear end and put a 9-inch in the car and put a cage with swing doors. And this car will be ready for the track. You got to put a roll cage in it. People say that, but bro, how many 1,200 horsepower vets is running around the streets without roll cages? It's the same thing. It's no different. There's crazy vets out here, right? I had a buddy that was making 1,500 horsepower in a C6 Z06, no cage. These people out here, they ain't not running roll cages, right? But for me, safety-wise, I want to put a cage in there. Bro, you got to, my guy. It's safety, gang. Real talk. It really is. And I'm not saying that it's not safety, right? Because I don't want to be that person that I'm driving with my kid, right? And we're making a pool and we're doing something for you know, the channel or whatever, and then something goes bad. I don't want to be that person, but I definitely want to put a cage in the car, and that will be one of the things that we do next. I definitely seen one stock die. I seen that video, but that is not the first time he's done that, right? You have to know your limits of a car, right? You can't keep into the car when you're going 160 miles, and he was still keeping in it. That's the second time that he's had that issue where he was spilling, and I'm not hating on that dude, right? RIP one stock, because that's crazy how he passed away. I fuck with his dude, that dude. I love his videos. I've chatted with him a couple times on my Instagram page, and he's definitely one of a kind dude. And RIP to him. But you have to know your car, right? And knowing how your car drives at 1,300 horsepower is completely different. When I feel this thing getting loose, I let off. It's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. There's been times where I've been running cars and I feel this car getting sideways, I completely let off. I don't care if it's a win or a lose. I'm letting off, right? Because I'm not putting this car in the ditch and rolling it. What's good, Kel? New Auto Time, what's good? What's my daily? I have a Dodge Ram. We just bought my wife a 2025 Pathfinder fully loaded, and then that is the Dodge Ram. But you have to understand your car, right? At 1,300 horsepower, you have to understand your car. If you don't understand your car, if you don't feel what it feels like, you start to get loose, or you feel it starting to get loose, and you don't let off the gas, and you still keep in it, you're gonna hit a ditch, right? You're gonna roll that car. I'm not that person. Yeah, everything is cooked. Texas colors. You know what's crazy is this is a Texas car, and that's definitely that's a Longhorn edition Ram right there. So. Bullet engine, I heard that. Real talk. It's definitely a crazy setup in this car. One of a kind, though. You'll never see a 300ZX that looks like mine. I promise you that. Mine is the only one that looks like this. Several LS swapped 300ZXs, but you will never see one that looks like mine. I appreciate it, brother. Are you running any high-performance injectors? I am. I'm running Bosch 210 injectors. Bosch 210 injectors. I had a 98 SS on nitrous and slicks, drove it into the rain, down the street, did a whole 360 from driving. Yeah, that's why I don't drive this car in the rain. You do not, anybody that drives a car with slicks in rain, you're cooked. I don't care what it is. Never drive a car with slicks in the rain. It's a no-no. That is a no-no. You are looking to total your car if you're driving that car in slicks. Rate my dream car, C6 ZL1, blacked out. C6 ZL1. They don't even make a C6 ZL1. Okay, that's a death wish. Yeah, real talk. Question. My clutch acts like it has air. Has to be pumped up. Not losing fluid. Problem goes away for a week after bleeding. I think it's the master cylinder. Definitely your master cylinder. Definitely your master cylinder. Need to change that. Figure it out. I wish I was rich enough for my first truck. I'm not rich, by far. I'm definitely not rich by any means.
Trust me.
ZR1, sorry. Oh, you're all good, bro. All good. Hey, but listen up, y'all. We've been on here for a little bit over an hour. I have to get back in the house with the family. I appreciate everybody. I will be live tomorrow. I will go live for another hour tomorrow. I appreciate all y'all. We will start the car up several times tomorrow. We will two-step the car tomorrow. We will do everything y'all want to see. I know it was kind of late today that we went live, but I was trying to get my car talk in today, and it was kind of late. So I appreciate y'all. I have to go do some family things. I appreciate all y'all. I love all y'all. Y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Watch the videos. Tell me what y'all want to see. Tell me what kind of content y'all want to see on the videos, and let me know so I can get the content that y'all want to see. Sub to the channel so we can get there. I will go live tomorrow, somewhere between 1 and 3 p.m. and we will do all the car talk stuff. I love all y'all. Y'all stay blessed. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and y'all have a great weekend.
Bye.